Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazin. Actors sometimes have to raise the bar on their skill sets. This actor right here, Channing Tatum, I think the bar is about up to here right now. His new movie, Hail Caesar, tap dancing, singing. Now, from Magic Mike, from Step Up, and we're used to you have the ability to be a great dancer. But what does the skill set of tap dancing, how much did that switch up your system?
I've never tapped ever in my whole life, which I hope I made the tap dancers proud, because it's such an unbelievably dying art. Like, it's so, like, no one knows how beautifully hard and kind of amazing it is to watch. When you see these guys do what they're doing, we got some of the best tappers in all of New York to come. Chris Catelli, my choreographer, he's incredible just in his own right, but he got some of the, like, because there's not that many jobs for tappers, right? So every one of the best tappers came out for the movie. They're in the movie. It's really
okay. I'm going to go back a little bit. What is the first thing? What is the key? Is it just the movement of the foot, or what is?
It's not like you think. So you go out in. So you go. There you go.
Okay. If you had those little things on the bottom of your feet, it's impressive. Did you feel a difference in your body? I mean, were there muscle skill sets that were used that are different from like when you do like hip hop dancing?
Yeah, the balance is different. Like, so with tapping, you kind of stay over your center a lot, and sort of everything kind of goes out. And I'm sure on my level, for what I did, I was just trying to stay over my center. I'm sure there's a lot of other people that do whatever, but with breaking and everything else, like I don't know, I find myself using completely different like things. You know, ballet is very under itself and so on, and I think tap dancing is very similar.
Let me ask you too, as an artist, when you work with people like Joel and Ethan Coen, what do they give you that other directors don't? Or do they give you more artistic freedom? Do they rein you in? How do they allow the elasticity for you on set?
Well, it's a little bit of both. They really did. I was kind of shocked at how much they brought you in and sort of, said, all right, we were thinking tap. Can you do that? And I'm like, one, I can't do that, but I'll try. I'll try anything. They're like, can you sing? And I'm like, nope. But I'll give it a shot. And they really do bring you in, but at the same time, they definitely, you know that you're working with a net. They're going to take care of you, and they do. They're one of the most prepared filmmakers that I've ever worked with. They still go on like real storyboards. They really care about like kind of every shot. I actually got direction from the storyboards in a way, to how to turn it. Like they drew this little cartoon, and I tried to turn around exactly like the cartoon into camera, and they just do it in a really kind of cool, really well thought out manner that makes you feel comfortable as an actor especially when you're doing something you have no idea how to do it.
Now he's downplaying his ability because you're going to want to buy Channing Tatum's first album when he sings.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you're going to want to do that.
Yes, you're doing that. And then also too, when you see this movie, I don't want to give too much away, but he has this wonderful Napoleon moment of crossing the water. And I was wondering, what are the tricks that he used? Because sometimes you think in this day and age, oh, everything's real, but this was very old-fashioned in its Hollywood approach.
Yeah, we actually weren't out in I guess the ocean at all. We were in a soundstage, and a lot of it was in like a tank. It was in just a tank, the Esther Williams tank at Sony lot. And then a lot of it was like just on like a machine that was sort of, how they would have done it back in the day. And they've done so much stuff that you'll never know because it's done so seamlessly. But Joel and Ethan used so many techniques that they actually used back in the 50s to make this movie. And I don't even know half of them, but just in my scenes, they hand painted backdrops and lit them to make them look like outside. And you just don't have that nowadays. You just CGI it, or you just actually go shoot on the location.
All I can say is hail Channing.
Thanks,
Absolutely
man.
Terrific performance. And this is Scott Orlin.
Well done.